Chut and Chop is Drew Hale's feature debut. He is the director, writer, producer and star of the film. Hale plays the part of Tom, an aspiring method actor that turns into a real-life killer as he tries to get cast for a movie. This is a classic and also not so classic killer story. The movie is kind of a suburban American Psycho set in Los Angeles, a character-driven story filled with equal parts of horror and dark comedy. There is some heavy use of classical music throughout the film, which contrasts with the gory elements of the story. The original score by Pietro Milanese does a great job holding the scenes together and providing such a particular flow to the storytelling. It's one of those movies with a lot of character development. Drew Hale is just terrific as a deranged young man. The way he looks, the way he moves, you can tell he did a lot of preparation for the role. On the downside, the movie takes a little bit too long to get started. I mean, all the elements are in place, but nothing seems to get going for the first 30 or 40 minutes. During the first act, the mystery simply overstays its welcome. Something that I found really interesting about Chut and Chop is that it's not just a movie about a serial killer. To some degree, it is also a movie about making movies. Independent movies, to be accurate. Chut and Chop falls not so willingly into dark comedy territory, telling a story about a sort of serial killer that doesn't do that much killing actually. And even though the overall tone is not as consistent as I would have wanted to, it ends up being an interesting little movie. And Ron Jeremy does a really nice cameo. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys as always for watching. Chut and Chop is already available on some VOD platforms such as Amazon Prime, iTunes, Fandango and Vudu. So if you happen to see it, please feel free to return to this video and just leave your comments below. I will continue doing both English and Spanish reviews on my channel, so if you would like to subscribe, that would actually be awesome. And hopefully, I'll see you next time.